Homework help! You get homework help. You ready for some homework help? Are you ready? Because I'm ready. You should be on page, because I'm so ready, 188 and 189. There you go. 188, 189. Let's do our homework. Yeah, here we go. There's a problem on top of 189. It says, Eli collects sports cards. 0.05 of his cards are baseball cards. What fraction of his cards are baseball cards? Ooh, this is a toughie. Oh no, what are we going to do? Well, one thing you can do is realize that this is going to be a fraction out of 100. It is. Sometimes the fractions are out of 100. Sometimes the fractions with decimals are out of 10. Okay? The way you know which one to put it in, like, ooh, should I put the 5? Should I put the 5 there? Or should I put the 5 there? The way you know is by counting how many places there are after the decimal. Okay? Okay? You're listening? Okay. All right. If there are 2 places, 1 and 2 numbers, that's going to be over the 100. All right? If there is 1 place, that's going to be over the 10. Take a look at 0.005. Or sorry, 0.05. Does that have 1 or 2 places? What? 2 places after the decimal. After the decimal. 2 places. So, that means that 5 is going over the 100. If it looked like this, 0.5, that would only be 1 place, and then you could put that over the 10. But it does not look like that. It looks like this. 2 places over the 100. You hear what I'm saying? Are you paying attention, kids? Good. Let's move on. How can the model help you write a fraction equivalent to 0.05? Well, there is a model. We didn't draw it, but the book draws it for you. Thanks, book. So look at your book, page 188. It says under the thing, model it, it says, you can use a model to help write a decimal as an equivalent fraction. The model shows 0.05. Ooh, you see that there are 5 pieces shaded there and 100 left empty. So how can a model help you write a fraction? Let's type it up. Let's write it up. You go, look at the model. Look at that model. Count what is shaded. That is your numerator. Count how many pieces there are all together. That is your denominator. It wasn't so bad. Look, we explained that in like 3 sentences. Oh, but Mr. Graham, I don't want to write 3 sentences. Shush! Stop being lazy. Write some sentences, for goodness sake. Can't believe you guys sometimes. Can't even write complete sentences. So lazy. All right. How can the place value chart help you write a fraction equivalent to 0.05? All right, look at number 9. Look at number 9, please. On page 188, on the bottom now, it says, you can also use a place value chart to help write a decimal as an equivalent fraction. The place value chart shows the value of 0.05. Well, that is a pretty cool chart. If you look at the chart, It shows you what it's got going on right there. It's got a 0 in the ones place, then a decimal, then a 0 in the tens place, then a 5 in the hundredths place. Aha! A clue! A 5 in the hundredths place. Let's write something real quick. If it has a 5 in the hundredths place, it is telling us that the fraction is 5 out of, out of 100. That's one sentence. Please don't tell me you're too lazy to write one sentence. Please don't even say it. Use words to describe the fraction of Elias cards that are baseball cards. All right, looks like we're writing a lot tonight. Here we go. Use words. Okay. 5 out of 100 of Eli's cards are baseball cards. 5 out of 100. That's the same thing as the fraction we just wrote 2 seconds ago. Right there. What fraction of Eli's cards are baseball cards? Are you kidding me? Do you think we're not paying attention? It's obvious what fraction. 0.05. When there's 2 places, we know that it's over 100. And that number right there, well, gee, it's a 5. Hello! Explain how you can write a decimal in hundredths as a fraction. Well, you've got the decimal, and we just wrote the fraction. So they're saying, how did we take that and put it in there? Explain it to us, Mr. Graham. Explain it to us for the 4th time, one more time. Fine, you big lazy baby. Here we go. First, count how many places there are after the decimal point. If there are 2 places after the decimal point, your fraction will... What the heck? I can't see what I'm writing. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Let me extend page! Your fraction will have a denominator of 100. Then you just write the decimal into the numerator of your fraction. Dun, dun, dun. In other words, or if that was too fast for you, first count how many places there are after the decimal point. Okay, I see 1, I see 2. See, that 0 and that 5 after the decimal point. If there are 2, and there were, we counted that, places at the decimal point, your fraction will have a denominator of 100. That's why we wrote that 100 right there. Then you just write the decimal into the numerator of your fraction. Well, the decimal says 5, and there's the numerator. We wrote 5, so we followed directions perfectly. Almost done, kids. Write 0.9 in words and as a fraction. In words and as a fraction. Okay? Let's do words first, since that's a little bit harder. 0. First write the 0 that you see. Then write point. Or maybe they want 9. I don't know. Let's write like that. 0.9. There you go. 0.9. Another way to write that is actually, well, let's just look at the fraction now. The fraction is simple. Count how many places there are after the decimal point. There is 1 place. Before, think about this, before there were 2 places, 1 and 2, So we had 100 on the bottom, the denominator. Since we only have 1, we're not going to have 100 anymore. What's the other one we could have? Not the 100, but the 10. Okay? Now we just got to write that bad boy into the numerator. Dun 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 dun. Correct answer. Let's do number 14. First they want it in words. Okay, no problem. 0.89. 0.89. We got it. We got it. Now, to make that into a fraction, don't freak out. We've been practicing this. You're going to be fine. Count how many places there are. 1, 2. Oh! There's 2 places. There's 2 places. What does that mean? Well, 1 place, like right here, meant that it's over 10. But 2 places will mean you have a denominator not of 10, but of 100. Think about it this way. For every number you see after a decimal, that's how many zeros there should be too. 1 number, 1 0. 2 numbers, 2 zeros. As for the top, hey, just write that 89 right in there. Alright guys, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for doing your homework with me. I'll see you next time. Bye! Bye.